What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
That's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world, okay?
What is happening? Ah! I better believe it. What is happening ever? Hi! Monday, March 27th. Let's have some fun. Drinking iced coffee right before here, so I'm loaded up. Of course, got my Monday wine upstairs. In a wine glass. Who's out there? What's going on? Let's do this. Fuck, Doug Jason. Yes. The weekend. Everything, man. What is going on? I already said hi to Jason. Here we go. Round two. Yes. Round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. What's going on there, Will? Yes. Hashtag release the air cut. SnyderVerse, right. Kitty cat? Okay, interesting. What is going on there, Mr. Jose? Doing that moderation, sir. Appreciate it. Alright, Mr. Bob, brother. What's going on, Angel? How you doing? Let's go, Evan. Let's go. Up. Miss here. Yes. Right? You got a good name too. Sounds like porn. That's right. So that's a little naughty. All right, we can turn that off now. All right, what is up? Oh, hey, evening, Mr. Patton. How you doing? Miss Chapman, what's up? We got JD here. What is happening? Rosemary is here. I can't hear you. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I like to blast the music on the way in. That's what I have to do, you know? Jeez. You're the man. You the man. I know. Sorry. Blocking out. I'm good, right? I'm not muted or anything? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm making sure. Jeez. Yeah. All right. Maybe I should turn down the music just a little bit next time. Sorry. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling in a mood right now. I'm feeling in a mood. Cough. Yeah, I know. What? Falcon and Snow. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much when it came to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you know, with everything that was happening online, I mean, they were pretty much like,
look over here.
But, you know, I mean, it still was, apparently it was still Disney Plus's like biggest premiere right there. So, at least there was that. But at the same time, I'm still like going, okay, we still haven't heard the numbers for Zack Snyder's Justice League quite yet. And if analytics are kind of like getting together, it's sounding like that did way better than the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that can kind of tell you something right there. I'm just saying. That can kind of tell you something right there. So, but anyways, I don't know. It's all very interesting. All very interesting. But anyways, guys, hopefully your Monday's doing good. My Monday was pretty good, actually. I mean, obviously it got pretty crazy right now. And of course, we're going to be talking about it the whole show and, you know, different things about all that. But, yeah, hopefully your Monday was good. My Monday was pretty decent, stuff like that. You know, might have some good news, good things happening, of course, when it comes to, you know, day reality stuff. You know how it is. You know, what's going on, Mr. Shaking. We got Terrell, too. See Joey Marino out there as well. But, yeah, you guys are awesome. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up. Hit it hard. Make me feel it. No, or hit the join button too. Make sure you hit the notification bell, but hit the join button as well if you want to become a member of Film Junkie. You know, get some little behind the scenes videos, some badges, some stuff. I need to like spruce up some of the emojis and things like that. I think I'm going to try to do sometime this week, which I've been promising forever, and I suck. And then, of course, if you want to join the Film Junkie Patreon, you can do that too. That really helps out the pirate ship, where you get early access to things. I've been teasing something over there that is in the works right now. So some of you, you know, the top tier guys, people, girls too, I guess, are getting teased on something that is coming up, which is going to be pretty cool, which really looking forward to. So check it out if you want to do that. And then, of course, we got the Film Junkie Closet. If you want to get some merchandise, you feel like, oops, not that. But if you feel like getting some merchandise too, that is over here. And you could get it out. Got all the exclusive and then the Got Ham shirt. Hey, the Metalhead shirt, which I'm currently wearing right now. So a lot of people, when I wear this in like a video or something like that, they're like, "Where'd you get that shirt?" I'm like, "There it is, right there. It's something I freaking kind of doodled up real quick." And then of course the Keaton shirt right there with the '89 Batman logo and the Back to the Future 2 shirt and everything like that. So yes, I figured why not wear the Metalhead shirt today? Let's do it. Oh, got a new member. Thank you, Mr. Where were you at? Where are you at? There you are. Austin. Thank you, sir, for becoming a member. So there you go. All righty. Anything happen today, guys? Was it slow? Any news? Instead of getting the numbers, we get an article, which we're going to go over. We're going to go through that whole article. Yes, of course we are. You know how I do it. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It's just all kind of crazy. I mean, I know you guys have seen all that, and it's funny. It's laughable is what it is. It's more laughable than anything. But let's go to the tweets. Okay, let's go to the tweets. Okay. And one of the things I want to say right off the bat, guys, because it was like my last tweet, kind of like one of my last tweets. Mr. Ryan, thank you, sir. If they thought that 4 years of getting released Snyder Cut was bad, they better get ready for restore the SnyderVerse. It's not just Snyder fans anymore. That is a good point because we're on a whole different level here, guys. We're on a whole different, level. It's crazy how many people are requesting a sequel now. People that you would not ever think would ever. How many times have you seen I was wrong? I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. How many times have you seen that? Oh shit. Okay, Ray Fisher just tweeted. Let's go. I know he tweeted hashtag release the Snyder Cut. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Thank you. I love it when you guys let me know when stuff's happening. All right, here we go. Let's see what Ray has to say. All right, here we go. Apparently, some folks at Warner Media think a room full of executives saying we can't an angry black man. I think you forgot a word there. At the center of we can't have an angry black man at the center of the movie, and then removing all black and people of color from that movie isn't racist. Odd. Okay, that's the first one. Then we got the second one. The investigator hired by Warner Media was brought on to help the companies assess and evade legal liabilities, continually touting her status as former federal judge in an attempt to sway public opinion is obvious and desperate. She is now simply a lawyer. Woo! Oh, man, we were waiting for this, right? As I've said, people will attempt to shift blame completely to Joss Whedon for the Justice League reshoots. Toby Emmerich, Jeff Johns, and John Berg share in that responsibility, with Johns working directly with Joss on restructuring the script based on the execs' convos. Damn. Furthermore, there really was nothing that Walter did against Ray. Oh, yeah, here's the quote. Furthermore, the quote that says, there really was nothing that Walter did against Ray. In fact, he offered him the role in the Flash movie, and Walter happens to be a person of color, so he knows what that feels like. Are the absolute definition of tone deaf. Yeah, apparently, just because Walter Hamada is a person of color, yeah, he's just, that's it. He's good. He's just that, you can't have anything come down on him, That's fine, right? And then right here, it says, final thought, for now, rather than trying to convince people on what the Justice League investigation didn't find, how about you start telling them what it did? Ooh. The public is a lot smarter than what you're giving them credit for. The proof is there. More soon. Damn. God damn. That's right. Fucking Ray just coming in and just, yeah, that's right. He's telling them, pretty much telling that article.
Blah, blah, blah. Fake fucking fucks.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting what they did find. So you got to be wondering, what was found when it came to the investigation? That is the question. That really is the question right there. Seriously, what is the question? So we were all waiting for that because we're like, wait, is Ray going to say something? Probably. So yeah, I'm sure he talked about, Zack Snyder said this. Follow Austin E. Stein, and I follow back instantly. What? What is that? Wait, what? I'm so lost. Wait, what the hell is that? Okay, never mind. I was like, what was that? Is that somebody did? Never mind. I saw something and it tripped me out. It's actually not Snyder. It's a fake. It's a parody thing. Woo, man. I thought I was in a Ray's thing. I know that's not Zach. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I was still on Ray's page. It seemed like that was weird. Yeah. Why is that? What the hell? Okay, somebody just did that in the front. Man, totally tripped me out right there. Yeah. Oh man, I was like, wait, what did Snyder just say? What? No, it's not Snyder. Okay, pretty bold for her to speak. I know. I just hate it when it's like, okay, wait, just because he is that, it's like that you're just gonna lure that out. You're just gonna put that out there, like, oh, he's a person of color, so it's like that's not a good look. First off, not a good look. You should not do that. But we're gonna get to that article in a little bit here, guys. We're gonna go to the tweets though, But right off the bat, guys, I just have this to say. Do me a favor. Okay, I don't care if you want to do the whole boycotting of every Warner Brother movie, whatever, that's fine. I'm not going to say otherwise. Don't cancel your HBO Max. Please don't cancel your HBO Max. Don't do that. Okay, we need to show this is different. Ann Sarnoff, yes, she's like in Warner Media Studio. That person, yes. But above her is still AT&T, still Jason Kylar, still them, still wanting to have HBO Max be a huge thing. Okay, so we got to keep our subscriptions. Okay, even if you ordered, you pre-ordered the Blu-ray, the 4K UHD, whatever that, even if you did all that and you're like, I don't need it, I could just wait for that. No, please do not. HBO Max is not the enemy. HBO Max is what has given us Zack Snyder's Justice League, given us the Snyder Cut. Okay, and if we want some more stuff, hopefully that's out of this little world right here, we got to keep our subscriptions. I've seen people that are already saying like they're going to cancel. And I wonder how Kylar's feeling. I mean, especially just jumping into this world, being part of this world now, and kind of just being backed into a corner by these executives. I'm sure it's been a struggle. He's made some correct decisions, though, man. He really has. And he's been showing that, the paradigm shift to streaming is where everything's going. And he's kind of just going, look, we're running this experiment. It seems to be working. Obviously, when it came to Zack Snyder's Justice League being a 4-hour epic, it worked big time for streaming. And the hype and the numbers are going to show that. I'm just wondering where those numbers are. That is what's interesting about all this. No numbers, just this article that we're going to go over. And I'm just saying, so do not do that. Keep it because they are not the problem here. This is all fucking Warner Brothers again. I know, it's just like I just kind of just wonder like what's next with Kylar, and what is he doing? Is he waiting for something? I'm just curious to see when it comes to the numbers and everything. By the way, there's a Godzilla versus Kong movie coming out. Everybody remember that? I'm still looking forward to it, because it's Godzilla and Kong. But yeah, like I said, if you're gonna boycott anything else, fine, but just don't cancel your HBO Max, because that's not the right move right there. And it's not even like the right move to even like full on go on the attack of Ann Sarnoff or anything like that too. So just saying. What's up? Oh yeah, we're introducing them. Yeah, exactly. With different characters, and they were excited about Snyder. Yeah. I know. It's just, I know there's a lot of bullshit that comes out of these people's mouth, and they don't want HBO Max, man. They really just don't want that. So, all right, let's go to the tweets. All right, I got everything going. All right, here we go. So go to the tweets, and like I said, yes, don't cancel your HBO Max subscription. Do not do that. That's not the right move right now. And then, of course, some images of course, some stuff that we can hope to see in that little Ayer cut. That's right. Man, we got Andrew. Also, to all the fans, be careful and don't get reactionary and angry and give them. Yes, that's another thing too, because they're always talking about the toxicity in the fandom, and in sometimes you see the dog piling, or you start going after somebody. Like I said, if you start calling Ann Sarnoff the C word or something like that, it's like, okay, do that, but do that to yourself. Don't type it out. Don't type out bad shit like that. Don't do that. Tell it to your dog or your cat, man, and she's like, say that. Don't type it out. Don't have it documented. This is pretty cool right here. I like this. Release the Ayer cut, of course. And then look at this. I don't know where it's at right now, but man, look at this. Look at this. Restore the Snyderverse and release the Ayer cut. Trending. I mean, this is somebody from the United Kingdom, so I'm not sure where it's all at right now, but I mean, the fact that it was over 150,000 tweets, that is awesome right there. So, and it keeps on. How many times has Restore the Snyder Cut? How many times has that trended? It's just been crazy. Why is Alex Jones trending? But Warner Brothers is trending because everybody's calling out Warner Brothers. Like, what the hell? See, and I love the fact that Ray Fisher, he put hashtag release the Ayer cut. That is awesome. And there's a fake Ann Sarnoff out there, guys. So don't be fooled. Some people were thinking that this was actually Ann Sarnoff. Oh yeah, we were trying to get well, that's coming up. There was another hashtag called Ann Sarnoff hates money. So, do that. That's kind of like a funny, cute hashtag. Ann Sarnoff hates money. You could do that one. That's pretty good. I thought that was pretty funny. Congratulations to Wonder Meg. Her interview with Zack Snyder is over 10K views. So very, Meg's killing it right now. And I'm glad that she was able to have an interview with Zack Snyder on premiere night, by the way, on premiere night. She got to talk to him one-on-one. So I thought that was awesome. So good. Congratulations, Meg. She's killing it. And look at even Maya Khalifa. She actually brings up a good point here. So you're saying there is an Ayer cut. Yeah. So Sarnoff knows there is an Ayer cut. So where is it? Where is it? Good point. Good point right there. And she's got, how many, look at, she's got, 3.6 million followers. So that's good. I love this right here. Still fresh. Oh man, that woman in that movie, man, she is totally all about Arthur. Yes. Congratulations, Meg. She's here. Hi, Meg. Good job. Like I said, you're killing it. You're killing it. Mr. Brett Culp. I haven't watched this video yet. I need to watch it after I'm done. His review, because he does really good videos. And I like his tweet right here. Who do I have to call to pre-order a DVD of Justice League 2? The list on my local Blockbuster is already full. So that's good. And then we're going to talk about her, Leslie Jones. Look what happened. Snyder, he received all these 4K Blu-rays right here of the remastered Batman vs Superman. So that's cool. I wonder if he's going to give those out or something. Maybe he's got a pretty good stack. That'd be cool. And Garza brings up a good point right here. Because remember, at one point, Variety wrote this article. Okay. And this was like a year and a half ago that they wrote this article. Warner Brothers currently has no plans to release the Snyder Cut of Justice League either in the theaters or on HBO Max. That's a pipe dream. There's no way it's ever happening. So that's why you just really can't take a lot of this seriously. I mean, come on. Yeah. And a new episode, Junkie XL on Junkie XL's on Tom's YouTube channel, talking about the Batman theme. So go watch that. It's good stuff. And yeah. There's a bunch of things. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And there's that. And then this is interesting right here. I found this interesting because this was posted today. Michael Keaton says the COVID situation in the UK will determine whether his Batman returns in the Flash movie. We'll see what happens. So it's just weird that came out today after all this other Warner Brothers stuff. It's like, I mean, I get it. I understand that Michael Keaton's 69 years old, high risk. He's a higher risk than most people. But I found it kind of weird that this kind of came out today. So I'm like, interesting. I don't know what's going on here. So I don't know. Anyways, and then of course, Warner Brothers exec. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was the Insider, the Entertainment Insider. I guess the Nerd Coins were featured. Nerd Coins were. Somebody was missing from that article. I'm just saying. Let's see. Yeah, this was the hashtag right here. Ann Sarnoff hates money. I mean, come on. Yeah. So there's that. We got Brandon Davis. That is also, I mean, everybody's just chiming in going, what the hell, man? Why are you doing this? Like, why would you not want to continue? So there's the hashtag right there. If you want to use that, Ann Sarnoff hates money, why not? We got Steve Byrne right here. Steve Byrne, comedian. I don't know if you guys are familiar with his comedy. He's a funny dude. Got a really infectious laugh. I love this guy. He's even talking about the Snyder Cut. In terms of motion picture, the more applicable than to Zack Snyder. Good God, what an incredible film. Every frame could be a work of art. Thank you to this, Zack Snyder. Godspeed, Autumn. Love that. Of course, the Ayer cut. I thought this was funny too. We won't be developing Ayer's cut. And then it said, be very careful with the next thing you say. Zach's trilogy is done. That's not very... It's a good meme. Some good memes coming out today, guys. Really good memes. And then, of course, we were trying to trend this now. Yes. I mean, guys, remember, this is the first time a Joker actor has been in two movies. And we see an evolution, too. That's what's so great about it. And there's more to come. There's more that we can see. That's what's so great. It's like, God, there's so much more. This is just leaving money on the table. So I'm just saying. And then, of course, David Ayer even chimed in because somebody asked, the quote for "we're not," and he put the sad eyes and said, "Why?" It's okay, Jay. And then even Jay Oliva, I said Jay, Dave. I think it's because I looked down and I saw Jay's name. It says, I remember a few years ago, Warner Brothers stated they would not release a Snyder Cut. I think there's still hope. I, for one, would love to see it. Yeah, David Ayer's cut. So Jay Oliva is on his side. So are we. We're not listening to her. Nope, we're not listening to her at all. He also said, please don't, when somebody was mentioning this, he said, please don't speak for me. I care deeply about art and vision and creativity. You can't take that from me or diminish my beliefs. Amen, Mr. Ayer. Amen. And look at this list, guys. It doesn't exist, won't be released, won't get more budget, won't get new scenes, won't be different, won't be good. Only Snyder fans want it. That's what they keep on saying. That's why there's like a trend here. So just keep the ball rolling. That's all we got to do. Yeah, it's amazing, that list. It's crazy. And even Mr. Joe Morton chiming in, saying the engendered so much interest that people really pushed on social media to see it. I think that's how a lot of it should actually work. Thank you, Mr. Silas. He's a smart man. Miles Dyson. Yeah. Let's see. And then this tweet blew up. See, this is my thing. It's just like, stop chasing Marvel. Just stop chasing Marvel. These two films are very unique. They're R-rated. They're darker. They got more, the darker tones, heavier character study stories. Don't chase Marvel. These movies went insane. Joker and now Zack Snyder's Justice League. People are going insane. People went insane for Joker. People are going insane for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Okay? That is something that is not happening over there at Marvel. They have their thing. Now DC needs to have their own thing. Come on. Dave, do you think they can greenlight a film that demands a huge budget like JL of up to 250? It will sap financial resources. Thanks. I think they will. If they see that they can expand this universe, and yeah, the payoff is obviously bigger with merchandise. I mean, how much merchandise has come out of this thing? My wallet is yelling at me every time there's a new shirt or a poster. I got a Snyder Cut picture coming and a couple of shirts coming. There's so many things. So many things. I don't know. If they're going to look at, they break it down. Just like, remember when I interviewed Debbie, they talked about how they broke down the analytics. It's all a numbers thing. And they got people that are behind it and they're looking at the numbers. They're looking at obviously how much they have to invest. That's how they determined that they could invest $70 million into Zack Snyder's Justice League. So now if they're going to expand this universe, that's going to go long and hopefully be in like a series format. So then they can like flesh out the characters even more and people will be more engaged. And it spins off to other things that people want to see. Guess what? They're going to throw money all over the damn thing. So there you go. That ends my TED Talk. Yeah, we got him. We got Mr. Spoilerman talking about this too. And everybody was just kind of like, what in the hell are you thinking? What are you thinking? And then, of course, one of the cyber nerds guys, Joe, he said, I'm still tweeting Restore the Snyder Cut. We got the Cape Cast boys. They interviewed Ray Porter. They interviewed Ray Porter. They gave a little drop of talking about the vodka stream when they watched Ray on the vodka stream. I'm hoping to talk to those guys. I'll have those guys on the vodka stream hopefully soon. Like I said, they're on the list. I feel like I'm running a nightclub, but yeah, they're on the list definitely. And yeah, just all that, doing all that. Yeah. It was just, when that article came out, it pissed me off, man. When I read through it, it just pissed me off. Oh, yeah, and by the way, guys, there's a Santana. They got a writer for the Zatanna movie. So there's that. Well, that's good. That's fine. But, yeah, this Zatanna was trending earlier, but then it got blown out of the water. Like, yeah, sure, I'm kind of cool. I want to see a Zatanna movie, but can we concentrate on other things too? So they tried to do that. And in other news, Krispy Kreme will give you a free donut every day this year if you've been vaccinated. That's right, guys. Krispy Kreme has figured out how to get us to go get a vaccine. I mean, most people, I know, a lot of people are, I mean, I know there's anti-vaccine nut jobs. I get that. But most people are like, yeah, give me the shot. But now Krispy Kreme is like, hey, we will give you a donut every day if you go get vaccinated, because that's exactly what you need. You know, I don't know if you know this, but that's not healthy. And one of the underlining, things that you don't want to have if you get COVID is, to be overweight. It's been scientifically proven, but that's just America for you. America, donuts. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Who the hell could eat a fucking Krispy Kreme donut every day? I like a Krispy Kreme donut every 7 months. You're too rich, man. Too rich. Every day? That's not going to help the problem. It's definitely not going to help the problem. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but on the Real Cinema Blend podcast with these guys right here, Sean O'Connell, they did a deep dive with Zack Snyder with all spoilers and everything like that. And apparently what Liz Wonder said on the Vodka stream last Friday is, that Lois is pregnant and he sensed the fetus inside her. So that's awesome. And yes, guys, here we go right here. Uche he tweeted this right here. And regardless of what your feelings are about this whole situation, this is what it was about right here. $103,785. Okay. Over $100,000 was raised for AFSP. So regardless of where you stand on that whole little situation, which it sounds like it's kind of blown over at this time, that's what it was all about right there. So that's what we got to look at. Okay. So no matter what, the money raised, that's it. That's what it was about right there. Okay. Okay. And if you guys, when I start my OnlyFans, guys, I'm going to wear these Justice League chonies. So that's okay. It says the briefs are breathable briefs and they stretch. So yeah. So, when I finally start my OnlyFans, that's what I'll be wearing. Those Justice League chonies. All right. Just saying. And then, here's the Snyder Cut poster right here. You can get it on Amazon. It's pretty cool. It's got the reels, but I ordered it from the actual site. It's cheaper on Amazon. So if you go to my Twitter, you can go ahead and find that if you want to get yourself one. It's like $46, but then of course you have to pay for shipping. So thank you, Dan, for the donation. It'll be called Only Dave. Only Dave. And another no-brainer would be to release the Schumacher cut. I mean, Jesus Christ. What's funny? It's like we always talk about studios always rebooting everything and rehashing everything. It's like, okay, then you have different versions of like movies that people want to see. So why not just do that? I mean, you got this Batman film that's been sitting in your vault for almost 30 years, 25 years, pretty much. Yeah. Why not just do that? Just, splice in a little bit, get an editor, clean up, and then boom, put her on HBO Max. The Schumacher cut, whatever. I mean, please, I want to see the Schumacher cut too. And apparently Sarah Shahi is heading over to Atlanta for some Black Adamness right there. So that's good. It's a good meme too right here. Warner Brothers will restore the SnyderVerse. What makes you so sure? Faith, Alfred. Faith. Didn't you like how Bruce kind of turned around and he was looking at things like he was optimistic? See, that's what I was looking forward to. Remember how I always said, like, when people would ask, what am I looking forward to the most when it comes to Zack Snyder's Justice League? Bruce going from I hate everything and fuck everybody, essentially where Cyborg kind of starts when he says fuck the world. But then all of a sudden he just is like, hey, you know what? I got to turn this around, man. Got to turn this around. And then apparently, according to, this is all rumors, but according to Mr. RPK, he said that Margot Robbie was in negotiations to participate in additional filming, but to probably shoot the death scene. But unfortunately, her schedule didn't allow it. So I know we all heard that Snyder wanted to shoot the scene of that and Arthur getting killed too. Man. Yeah, pretty much. That's what. It's a good meme. I love these memes that are coming out. Yeah. I mean, that is so fucking true. That is exactly what's happening right there. This was cool. Somebody was doing the Batman theme, the new Batman theme. It's really awesome. I just love the aesthetic of all this right here. So that was really awesome. Creative. And then more from the Batman. Yeah, that's cool stuff. Yep. And then, of course, you guys saw this little Easter egg. I spotted it the first time, and I was like, yes, good job with that Easter egg, man. Awesome. So there's that, and there's the Steelbook that's coming out. Looks beautiful. Hopefully we're all going to be ordering that as well. Bam. So good. Yeah, and apparently Snyder talked about he only saw the memes when it came to Henry Cavill's fucked up face. It's sad to think that could have been the last view that people had of Superman was with that, whatever that is. I love it when he says whatever that is. He says it a lot, like whatever that is, you know. It's true. It's like, what the fuck was that? Let's see. Money Motivation. Thank you for all the love. In case you still haven't watched, blah, 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 masterpiece. So that was just on their stream. That's pretty much it. And then, of course, my buddy Eric Z. He's doing a watch party on, what is it called? Splash, I think. Yeah. Splash that for Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is going to have a DJ and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. So that's pretty much it with the Twitch. Now, they said that only like 1.8 million households watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, but that was according to, I forgot what exactly, what do they call that? But I don't know if those are super accurate numbers. It just doesn't seem like it's full on accurate because I don't know, just when you see all the hype and everything, and it was only 1.8 million, and Wonder Woman 84 was 2.4 in the first 24 hours, and it was just kind of like, the little things got 1.8. There's a lot of weird things when it comes to those numbers. We want the full-on numbers. I mean, the numbers that are all over the world. That's the thing. This thing's going to blow anything out of the water. I mean, I'm sorry, Wonder Woman 84, you're going to get blown out of the water. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen, guys. Jeez. Oh, it's going to be interesting. All right, guys, we ready? Ready to dive into this thing? And Sarnoff says, no, on SnyderVerse equals an A haircut. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, is that what she said?
You serious?
By the way, how great was J.K. Simmons as Gordon? How great was he? We haven't really touched base on that. I loved him as Gordon. Subtle. You don't have to know it's a full moon. Yeah. What does he say? God, I always forget the lines. You don't have to know. You don't have to know it's a full moon on a cloudy night or something like that. It was a good line. It was a good line to open with, and then just his reactions, his just like subtle reactions to like, okay, first I've been talking to a guy dressed up as a bat for 20 years. Now I got this warrior girl right here, this warrior woman, this guy who could run really fast, and now a robot, part robot, crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was a good line. But I loved him in it. I just wish there was a little bit more, to be honest. I wish there was a little bit more. So yeah, it's good things. All right, let's oh man, here we go. And let's ready the new drops here. It's like seriously, man. All right, here we go. Let's go through this article. Let's go through this little interview right here. Well, no, I guess I don't need to do that. All right, so here we go, guys. Variety, good old Variety. 10 a.m. right on the dot. It's just lovely that this was, instead, we were all waiting for numbers. Instead, we get this. Oh, man. Okay, so where are we at here? All right. I'm just going to pass up all this. And then it said, all right, so first question. Why did you decide to release the Zack Snyder's Justice League? We wanted to give Zack the opportunity to complete his vision in a 4-hour movie, which is impossible to do in theaters. We're happy, that we have HBO Max to let the rope out, as it were, and allow the fans to see all 4 hours of Zack's vision. Yeah, you're trying to like diminish HBO Max. Come on. All right. What are your plans going forward for DC? We've got an incredible group of creators, television series creators, Max series creators, feature film creators, who are basically broadening the base of the talent that we work with on DC, because we're so excited about the potential to build out the DC multiverse. I said that wrong. Yeah, see, that's the thing though. Multiverse. It's one of the reasons why I was hired almost 2 years ago. The before and after was I was a very siloed organization with no connectivity between the businesses. Disney was being developed, but in a kind of monolithic way in each division. My mantra coming in was to make it bigger and broader, and we really want to surprise and delight fans with more connective tissue across the various media and platforms. I'm talking movies, HBO Max, television, and our games division. Okay, that sounds fine. Now we get to this. The Snyder Cut came about because of a fan campaign online. Do you feel like you need to strike a balance between being responsive to fans and charting your own course as a company? How responsive do you believe DC should be? We're always going to listen to our fans. Okay, well, we've spoken today, but we are in service of the broadest fan base, and we owe them an integrated, holistic strategy. We are the shepherds of the franchise, and hopefully when the fans see what we've got in store, they'll know that DC is in good hands across many different platforms with many different creators. We want different voices in the mix. That's fine. For certain fans that want singular voices, they may be disappointed. See, it's not that we want just Snyder. Yeah, there's some people that just want nothing but Snyder. But Snyder was setting the foundation, okay? We just want Snyder to do what he was doing, and then people to, kind of build off of that, which the original plan, right? That's okay, right? Let's see. Different voices. Yeah, for certain fans, they want singular voices. They may be disappointed, but we would ask them to be patient and see that we've got what we've got in store, because perhaps the newer voices in the mix will have just as compelling stories to tell. On balance, you, of course, want to listen to your fans, but we do want to stay true to our vision and our mission for DC and build on that. I know, you're chasing Marvel. Stop chasing Marvel. We have weekly meetings with our key execs in every division. Last August, I was made head of studios and networks, and I now have all the creative groups underneath me. So now, around the table, it's not just Warner Brothers Film, Warner Brothers Television, and Warner Brothers Games, but it includes HBO and HBO Max and the Turner networks, Adult Swim, and the Kids and Family networks. We are involving all of those. This thing just bounced. Stupid ads. Let's see. I just lost my spot. This is a stupid thing. We are involving all of those people in our plans going forward, and that means the media is going to be more connected, sometimes in subtle ways, and sometimes in more overt ways. Like opposite the Suicide Squad, we're spinning out Peacemaker with James Gunn and John Cena, passionately developing that for HBO Max. It's my job to make sure we super serve our fans across all demos and all fan bases. It's kind of weird because I don't know if the fans didn't really requested Peace. I mean, we haven't even seen what Peacemaker is going to be like. It seems like they just think he's going to be a hit, which I guess is okay, but still, were the fans really campaigning for a Peacemaker? Okay. All right. And then here we go. There's also a toxic side to the fandom, with reports that critics and some of our executives have received threats for not endorsing the Snyder Cut or for being perceived as standing in the way of its release. What's your reaction to that behavior? We're not tolerating any of that. The behavior is reprehensible to no matter what franchise you're talking about or what business you're talking about. It's completely unacceptable. I'm very disappointed in the fans that have chosen to go that negative place with regard to DC, with regard to some of our executives. It's just disappointing because we want it to be a safe place to be. We want DC to be a fandom that feels safe and inclusive. We want people to be able to speak up for the things they love. We don't want it to be a culture of canceling things that any small faction isn't happy with. Well, we're not about that. We are about positivity and celebration. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's get more. Let's get more voices in there then, Anne. Let's not just Seems like that's not really full on showing up yet, and it was starting to set up at that, and hopefully it does, but we'll see. The campaign for Release the Snyder Cut has moved into a new phase. It's now Restore the SnyderVerse. What's your reaction to this new campaign? I'm going to take a drink before this one. It's good. It's good. I appreciate that they love Zach's work and we are very thankful for his many contributions to DC. Bullshit! We're just so happy that he could bring his cut of the Justice League to life, because that wasn't in the plan until about a year ago. With that comes the completion of his trilogy. We are very happy we've done this, but we're very excited about the plans we have for all the multi-dimensional DC characters that are being developed right now. You know what I have to say about that? Yeah. That's what I have to say about that. Yep, just pretty much. Yeah. But there's so much more we could explore, and so many people are wanting that. And just saying. And then here's the real kicker right here. Will there be more of these director's cuts? Will we see David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad? We won't be developing David Ayer's cut. Oh, man. And again, I'll just put this one.
Are you effing stupid?
I mean, it really is. It's just dumb.
Jeez.
It's dumb. Slap in the face. Slap in the face right there, because it's just like a no-brainer. It's a slap in the face to fans. It's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. I don't get how. I mean, I get like the clashing with the new Suicide Squad, but again, it just seems like if you release it like right before that, I don't know. It just seems like a no-brainer. It's just dumb. Looking at the DC slate, there seems to be an emphasis on creating opportunities for diverse creators and characters. You've got a Latino superhero movie with Blue Beetle, Sasha Calle, becoming the first. The Latinx thing. I'm just saying. We nobody says that. Only Latinx. Sure. Actress to betray Supergirl, and Ta-Nehisi, I always say his name wrong, Coates, writing a Superman movie. Is there a concerted effort to take the brand in more inclusive direction? It's super important to me, and it's in line with what we want to do. We want to branch out and let creators interpret parts of the universe in unique and special ways. Ta-Nehisi working on Superman is incredibly exciting. Yeah, but no. People, it's just that I don't know. I just don't get that part right there. It's like a lot of the fans really wanted Cavill to come back. Like, okay, so they're gonna try to do this. I know JJ's involved. Anyways. I can't wait to see what comes up with in the director Andy Muschietti on The Flash, or Patty Jenkins. Matt Reeves just finished filming The Batman against the odds of COVID. We're so excited to finish the movie and have people see it, because Matt's take on Batman is different than the other takes. Even familiar characters have lots of possibilities. Yes, which is fine. I am still looking, of course, forward to big time to Matt Reeves' Batman. You talked about breaking down silos in the company. What does that mean for DC? Creators want to have franchises that are larger than life, but oftentimes you start working with a company, and that company has discrete divisions. So you become a film creator, you become a television creator, and never the twain shall meet. My role is to pull together towards a vision that can make the whole more than the sum of the parts. One of the key aspects of that is having a long-range plan. The fucking plan is always plans, and it's just, there was a fucking plan. That's the thing. There was a plan, and I love the fact that Snyder is revealing the plans, and everybody's going, what? What? It's just, these movies and TV series can take 2+ years to make. So if you're not planning out and bringing other people into the plan, that further accentuates the silos. There's having the plan, and then it's having the strategy where all the various businesses work in harmony to create the plan. Man, a lot of plan talk. It seems logical, but it's very rarely done well. One of the things that I said in the group early was never let your fans see your origin, your original chart, I guess. And boy, could the fans see our org chart in 2019? Oof. We want to see that other whiteboard that that Snyder had. So how did the viewers and fans see the org charts when it came to DC? They saw the character in the movies. They saw this character in the movies, and it had nothing to do with that character in the TV show, on the TV. creating that more unified vision, which is coming together with Peacemaker spinning off of the Suicide Squad. And you'll see a lot more of that going forward. You'll also see original things in businesses that don't relate, and that's okay too. But we're in charge of that decision making. What about whether to connect the dots or not? We don't want to be predictable. We want some fans to spot Easter eggs at the end of the movie. Well, you want what? Post-credit scenes, mid-credit scenes? Is that what you want? At the end of the movie that relate to the movie or show coming up, or show about that's about to launch on HBO Max. We can harken back to something that was said in the Flash movie. Or there could be a cameo appearance of one of the actors from one movie. See, they're just talking about that. It's like leading into the and then here we go with this. Here we go with the Ray Fisher stuff. Ray Fisher has accused Warner Brothers executives of racially biased behavior and of trying to impede an investigation into alleged misconduct on the set of Justice League. Did your investigation corroborate any of his claims of racism on the part of your employees? No. Our investigator, Judge Catherine Forrest, has issued statements specifically about DC Films president Walter Hamada, saying that there was no evidence of interference by Walter in the investigation. She said that the cuts made in the Joss Whedon version of Justice League were not racially motivated. He took it very seriously, so we hired one of the top investigators out there and gave us her tremendous amount of leeway. Bam. So she totally just fucking, Walter Hamada. Man, they are protecting the shit. Good rule of thumb with political talk: whenever they say, I believe in XYZ, but ignore everything before. But yeah, exactly. We listen to the fans, but yeah, you're actually right there, Eric. They always say, they always put that little butt. They always got to stick their butt in there. They got to stick their butt in everything. Yeah. Fuck. Ray Fisher has previously stated that because of a non-disclosure agreement, he can't share specifics about the abusive behavior he endured on the set of Justice League. Is there an NDA that would prevent him from publicly sharing all the details of what transpired on Justice League? Not that I know of, no. Editor's note: a spokesperson for Fisher responded to Variety's request for comment with the following statement. Mr. Fisher is no longer under NDA and will comment further when appropriate to do so. So, free range on Ray Fisher. He's going to start saying some shit. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. And I know it's always going to be, how do you prove it? How do you prove it? How do you prove it? I don't know. That's always the problem right there. Walter Hamada has been on the receiving end of a lot of fan criticism. What was his involvement in the production of Justice League? Walter had nothing to do with Justice League. He was not running DC Films in 2017 when Justice League was completed and released. He wasn't put in charge of DC Films until the following year. About a year ago, Walter, Warner Brothers Pictures group head, Toby Emmerich, Gato Toby, me, Bob Greenblatt, Kevin Riley, and Sarah Aubrey sat around the table with Zach and greenlit the Snyder Cut. The cut includes Ray Fisher's entire Cyborg story, which is something that he had been disappointed had been cut from Justice League movie 3 years ago. Perhaps we've lost the plot. A little bit, which is that Toby and Walter were part of the greenlighting that allowed Zach's vision to come to life. Which includes sharing the full story of Ray's character. There really was nothing that Walter did against Ray. In fact, he offered him a role in the Flash movie. Again, with that. The offering. Come on. That's bullshit right there. Sorry. They didn't offer it to him. Come on. We already know that. Walter was promoted recently. I am fully supportive of Toby and Walter and their visions. I truly believe they are great executives. Walter happens to be a person of color. This is when you know the bullshit was coming right here. This right here. Walter happens to be a person of color, so he knows what it feels like. He is bringing in diverse voices and accelerated pace, more than anyone has in the past. See, I love how she drops that right there, because it's like they're just, hey, they're putting him at the forefront. Hey, us whiteys right here. We got this guy. We're good. It's like, oh man, that's just, you kind of just see that little, you see that little move right there, that little power move right there. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross when you think about it. I mean, I get it. Like, it's like, but it's so sleazy. It's so fucking sleazy. Oh God. I mean, basically I imagine like after she said that, imagine that after Anne said that about, Walter and blah, 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 she laughed like this. I mean, come on. I mean, there had to be like an awkward laugh after that, man. I tell you what. Whew. It's just like, what? That's just funny right there. Man. Well, I'm going to plug in my thing here. I'm running low on battery. Hold on. Good. We're good. Okay. Charging. Okay. So you talked about enlisting a broad range of voices when it comes to charting the future of DC. Is there one person calling the shots? The connective tissue in the middle is Jim Lee, who oversees DC Comics. Jim lives and breathes the canon of DC, and he works with all of the divisions to make sure the storylines are true to the canon. He helps them come up with ideas for new storylines. Jim is very much in the middle of everything, but the group together helps spur on new ideas. But there's not one person calling the shots because I want all the voices in the room to offer their expertise and knowledge of their formats. All right. I guess that's good. Jim Lee, especially Jim Lee, boycott DC Cinematic R sub, get involved, give them nothing, take everything, but do not cancel your HBO Max. Just saying. All right. Then final question, as superheroes pop up in movies, on television, streaming shows, and games, how do you make sure there's not too much of a good thing? Couldn't that lead to oversaturation? One of the reasons I'm excited about our strategy going forward is it is multidimensional. We're not just serving the same fan base with the same creative vision. We're trying to expand it. Not every fan has to love every piece of what we're doing, but we're putting out more tentacles to be able to reach people with different stories on different platforms, so there isn't fatigue. It's not just the same cadence. We're going to mix things up. We'll have a slate of DC movies, but it will be richer and more multidimensional with broader array of characters. That will help reduce the fatigue because you'll see a whole story about The Flash, and then you'll see sequels like Aquaman 2 or new takes on Superman or Shazam, which plays to a family audience. There would be fatigue if we stayed on one singular path, but because we are broadening, we'll have much more potential to grow the franchise across various demos and various types of fans. Well, there you go, guys, which sounds awesome, of course, but it's just like my whole thing, and I think our whole thing is it's not like we just wanted Snyder. It's not like Snyder just wanted Snyder, okay? We didn't want just Snyder movies. Of course, like I said, there are people that just want that, and that's it. Yeah, we don't have to like everything. We don't have to like everything. But if you're talking about multiverse and multidimension, we could still finish this voice right here. This is where she fucked up. This is where she fucked up, guys. The fact that all she had to do is just say, when it comes to like further movies in the SnyderVerse, all she had to do is say like, hey, well, we're just kind of like waiting to see the numbers. We're waiting to see the response and everything to kind of like talk about the future, and then just lean into it because it's like, yeah, everybody's hyped. Everybody's hyped for this movie. People seem to be enjoying it. And then guess what? She could have did this. She could have did a little thing like, hey, we have the Flash movie that's starting production, right? Well, the Flash is derived from Snyder. He created this version of the Flash, so hopefully people who enjoyed that may enjoy this right here. Just kind of did something like that. Instead, she was like, nope. When it comes to anything that is involved with this universe, and that's where she fucked up. Okay, and it's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. It definitely is not. Oh man, it is not. Believe you me. Cancel. She's losing money, but that's the thing. It's like the market speaks for itself, and the market wants to see more of SnyderVerse, and then you could still do everything else too. But it's all there. That's the thing. It's all there. It's all written out. It's all planned out. Snyder's been talking about it, and he's making them look like chumps, which is great. That's what we want. We want them to look stupid because they are. They're freaking stupid. The Ray tweet again? Ray didn't tweet again, right? Are we good? Yeah. Jeez. Don't cancel now. Don't cancel. Don't Don't cancel HBO Max. But I'm just saying, I mean, oh, man. And it's not over yet. Oh, trust me, it's not over yet. And, you know, I mean, when it comes to, I'm sure Snyder was laughing his ass off at that, because that's where she fucked up. I mean, everything sounds good when it comes to other stuff too. When she talks about, hey, we want to have all these different voices and not everything's going to connect, but we're going to try to like do this whole multiverse thing. Cool. But right now, your biggest fucking product is Zack Snyder's Justice League. Okay, you got people screaming to the high heavens, the Twitter heavens, with over 1 million followers going, hey, where's the sequel at? Where's that at? Maybe, I mean, I'm guessing that this interview was last week or a couple weeks ago. I don't know. I mean, obviously this wasn't this morning. There's no way. I'm just kind of wondering, what's her response now that she's seen all the hype, that she's seen the numbers and the analytics and all that stuff? I wonder what her response is now, because it's just kind of funny, though, that they plan to drop this the Monday right after Zack Snyder's Justice League release. I feel like these questions were by design. Yeah, to put out a message. Oh, yeah, totally. You worked it all in there, you know? It first started out with, yep, that's it. Trilogy, that's it. No Ayer cut, that's it. You know, it started off just like that. So stupid, man. It's just so dumb, man. I mean, we've talked about it many times. Like, okay, the Snyder's verse can be on HBO Max, right? Can we do that? Can we just keep it right there? I mean, it's so funny too, because you know, when we talk about budget and stuff like that, that question that somebody had at the beginning of this, it's amazing what Snyder can do with a minimal budget. I mean, look at his previous movies. He could have a small budget. Look what he did with 300. I mean, 300 budget was how much? It was pretty damn low. And he made that golden fucking, you know, piece of art. He made that. I don't know. I mean, the 70 million, I don't know. I mean, obviously there was a lot of VFX that were involved, and that's where it mainly goes, is all the VFX. And they look fantastic, of course. But I don't know. They're leaving money on the table if they're not going to do an Ayer cut. I mean, why not? I mean, with all the buzz around the Joker and everything like that. But, you know, that's what happened. The Ayer cut trended because of this. And it was great. It's absolutely great. I mean, the fact that people were so, I mean, I literally, like, over the weekend, I went to my friend's house. I said this yesterday on my Sunday morning stream, was I went to my friend's house. You know, it's one of my really good friends. They're a couple, and she's a Leto fan. He kind of likes comic book stuff, but we weren't going to watch the Justice League, you know, 4 hours. We weren't going to do that. We were catching up and, you know, sipping some whiskey and stuff like that. But I showed them the nightmare scene because she wanted to see Leto, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. They thought, like, whoa, holy shit. What the hell is happening right there? And of course I explained the backstory, and they thought that was really cool. And then the fact that Batman dropped an F-bomb to the Joker. Oh, chills, man. Chills. So, yep, Jason will step in. Well, yeah, keep the pressure. Keep the pressure, guys. Got to keep the pressure. Keep on doing it, okay? We're in a totally different place right now. I mean, I remember there was a time where it was just like, what's going to happen here? Everything was stagnant. What's going to go on? That's why, like, you know, me and Justin went outside D23 with a release of Snyder Cut sign. I mean, it was just kind of like, let's just bring the conversation to Disney, to people who are going to go into a Disney convention. That's where we're like, it can't just be, tweeting out the hashtag wasn't enough. But now it's to a point where, there's so many people that are just tweeting out about Snyder Cut 2 and Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. And it's just crazy when shit like this happens. All of a sudden, these damn things are trending. They're just trending, man. It's crazy.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Seriously, jeez. Keep that pressure going, guys. Oh, it's just amazing. Now we could just make things trend real quick. It's no longer just it's not really a small group anymore, man. It's huge now. Huge. Literally every DC movie under Hamada underperformed. This is the big way forward. What? Yeah. Because he wasn't there with Aquaman, right? It's just weird, though, because I actually, I enjoy Shazam. And I thought, I actually thought that movie was going to be a lot bigger than it was. I'm a mixed bag on Birds of Prey. I think they just took that in the wrong direction. When we so angry we got our way. No, and they don't like Snyder. I love that image. I don't know if you saw that image of him yesterday. He went on a Sunday drive with like that car that I guess Bruce Wayne drove. I think it was that same car. that Bruce Wayne drove in Batman vs Superman, looking fucking fresh as shit, just looking, and just with like a nice little look on his face, like, yeah, mic drop. He mic dropped last week like a motherfucker. So he went on a Sunday drive. I'm sure that Sunday drive was the best Sunday drive you ever had. Yeah. So, and then just to make things more awesome, it's like Leslie Jones does live commentary on of the Snyder Cut. Now, I'm not going to pull up any of her tweets right now because she actually was recording the footage of the movie, and I don't want to get the stream pulled. But I'm sure you guys checked it out. I mean, she's got over 1 million views, and I was never really like a big Leslie Jones fan, but she had me rolling with some of her commentary, man. Oh my God, she had me fucking rolling with a lot of things she said. But maybe I can pull up some audio. And then, of course, Snyder actually reached out to her, which was great. Let's see. And they actually had like a little mini back and forth here. So let's see. Yep, right here. Boop. All right. So that was cool. I'm glad that Snyder, I was like, Snyder, you respond to her. She's kicking ass right now. So yeah, he said, the official Zack Snyder Justice League Whisperer, I bow to you, my queen, Leslie Jones. And then she responded with, so what's my role in the next one? And it has to be at least 4 hours, and I want to be a villain. And the last one killed. My issue is I didn't work it out with my cousin. Just saying. It's good stuff. It's good stuff right there. But yeah, she had people fucking rolling, man. I mean, some of the stuff she was saying was hilarious. Let's see. Imagine shooting yourself in the foot and expecting to run like the Flash. That's a good day. I like that. Imagine shooting yourself in the foot and trying to run like the Flash. That's a good one right there. But yeah, okay, I'm not sharing it. Cool. But yeah, she was saying some funny ass shit. One of the funniest things that she was saying, she said some pretty awesome stuff about the Amazons and whatnot. I don't know. It was just like, you could just go through the whole thing, and it is. Yeah. And then when she was talking about Superman right here, this was, not that one, this one right here.
Yeah, he gonna definitely go after the dude that ain't got no power. look, I don't think you should be trying to use your skills, because I don't think you really know how to use them yet. He mad fighting all the arms coming out. Ow! Ladies and gentlemen, Superman just showed you how to recycle cans.
She said that about Cyborg. I was dying when I first heard that. He just showed you how to recycle cans. That was hilarious. Yeah, she did a good job with that one. I'm ready to fight again. Not that we know how to win it. It'll be easier. Focus on what accomplished and give us hope that we will accomplish. Yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah. Desaad, fuck your scarf. Yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, she was saying all kinds of stuff, man. It was hilarious. But I think that was one of the funnier ones right there. It's like, Superman just showed us how to recycle cans. And then she said that again, too. It's like, Cyborg's been recycled a couple of times already or something like that. It was pretty damn funny. Yeah, I'll give it. Yeah, I've never really been like a huge fan of hers, but she had me rolling last night. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So kudos to Leslie Jones for helping push, Zack Snyder's Justice League and doing that hilarious commentary right there. I'm glad that Zack actually reached out to her and did that. Definitely did that. It was like, yeah, man, she's blowing it up right now. So, I mean, what other movie is doing that right now? Did anybody do that with Falcon and the Winter Soldier? No. I'm not saying that it was bad. You saw my review. The first episode was it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. So I hope they keep the tone, and I hope it doesn't get too cheesy. But you never know. All right, let's go to the tweet questions. I stand with Ray Fisher is trending. So even right here, you see right here, Restore the SnyderVerse is still trending. I can't see exactly how. Let's see where's it at right now? I can't. I hate how Twitter is like that. Like, what the hell? Just show the thing. Warner Brothers is trending. That's good. Anyways. All right, Mr. Darren, Mr. Laugh Now, Cry Later. Of course. Hey, Dave, remember this article came up? Yeah, exactly. Warner Brothers has no plans to release the Snyder Cut despite call from cast. Yeah, exactly. So it's just, they're going to follow the market. They got to follow the market. Ronak, hey, man, it's me again. Big fan. Well, thank you. Question: why do people care so much about heroes killing villain in Snyder's movies? When Captain America was bouncing vibranium off people's heads, everyone was cool with it. P.S. Ever since these two MFers meet, everything went downhill. Yeah, seems that way, huh? And it's just funny how like John's decided not to wear a ball cap. Looking at him, yeah, can get you someone that looks at you like Johns looks at Feige. Mr. Edward. Hey, Dave. So this Who Variety article said that exploring more with the multiverse. So what does that mean? Does that mean no more connectivity? Since if so, then bye-bye Warner Brothers. It will flop after flop since, well, I mean, multiverse and still things connected tissue, stuff like that, you know? So still some of that. Let's see. P.S. There's an interview clip of Kevin Smith talking about what was going to happen in Justice League. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, well, everybody knows what was going to happen in Justice League. I mean, Snyder's just going like, yeah, I wanted to do this. They didn't want to do it. So he's making them look stupid. That's what's so great about it. Luca, did anyone at Warner Brothers or Warner Media, for that matter, went to business school? I never finished because I pursued other passions, but at least I know the basics, like how to differentiate from business and the fact that keeping loyal customers is more profitable than acquiring new ones. Well, I mean, I know it's just dumb. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is. It sounds like all my questions are just like grievances. Carrie, hey Dave. So the fight was to get Zack Snyder's Justice League release. Air cut aside, what do you think would be involved in getting HBO Max and Warner Brothers to continue the SnyderVerse? Not canceling your HBO Max subscription, buying merchandise, doing that, and keep on retweeting Restore the SnyderVerse, by which I mean JL2 and 3, Batfleck solo project, Cyborg solo project, Cavill Superman solo project. How do we approach this? Like I said, just keep that, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we have trust in Kylar. In Kylar we trust. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for. In Kylar we trust. Mr. Scoot Travis.
The event that HBO Max gives the SnyderVerse the green light to continue going on, do you think Snyder should reach out to David Goyer and bring him back into the fold as an executive producer as he lays the groundwork for the next wave of movies, including his Justice League movies and spin-offs or whatever? Because he was one of the architects of the DCEU.
Yeah, it's true.
And so do you think it would benefit the SnyderVerse moving forward to bring back the original architect?
That'd be interesting. Reach out to Goyer, get him back in the fold. I mean, I know he's pretty much like set with Terrio, but I mean, Goyer. I mean, if they go to the streaming like series route, I mean, you could have like Goyer be a showrunner. I don't know. Didn't Goyer had his fingertips and he was involved with the Krypton show, right? And a lot of people like the Krypton show. Am I correct on that? Wasn't Goyer involved with that? I don't know. Mention Kylar as the important. I am mentioning Kylar. I have mentioned Kylar, Mr. Forth. We're just kind of waiting for his response. He's backed into a corner right now, but Goyer, yeah. Why not have Goyer back for something? I don't know. Mr. Bradley, what's up, Dave? Ben Shapiro, he tweeted out that he liked the Snyder Cut. Is that what happened? Well, I know some people hate that guy. I know that, but hey, I mean, I guess we can full on retire the clip of him that I have. We can retire this.
And also, I'm excited to watch the Snyder Cut because Joss Whedon sucks.
That's right, guys. I like the Snyder Cut. It was great. It was great. It's fantastic. I thought it was good, and I hopefully want more. And hopefully, hey, Ben, tweet out Restore the Snyderverse. Why not? Somebody tell Ben to do that. Okay. I don't know if I'll do that because I don't know. I gotta tweet out other stuff because jeez. Sorry, that's my terrible Ben Shapiro impression. What What's up, Dave? Zach said that We Live in a Society line will be in the Justice Gray edition. Do you think that that will be the only thing different in the movie, or maybe a few? I know, I'm kind of wondering that myself. I hope so. I hope there's some little added nuggets that he like to, put surprise. I'm wondering if that's going to be the case. Terrell, do you think the new Flash film will be like the tone of Wonder Woman 84, or who do you think? Now, who do you think the main villain? I think the main villain will be Mr. Thawne. I think it might be Reverse Flash, but I know they might have the Rogues gallery in there, so we might see Captain Cold and all those guys. I don't know. Mirror Man or Mirror Woman. I don't know if they're reversing that, but it's not going to be in the same tone. It's Andy Muschietti. He did the It movies. I think he's going to bring some. Hopefully he brings a little bit. It's not as light as that. It's going to be lighter, but Samba TV. That's what it is. Samba TV. That's who does his analytics right here. Only measures select opt-in smart TVs with automatic content recognition technology. That means they only reach a limited amount of devices, households. Actually, total households may be even higher, as Nielsen and Warner Media data for Wonder Woman 84 implied, for instance. So there you go. So we might not even have the right numbers, and it just sounds weird, man. And Russ Barnes is the one who started off the hashtag and Sarnoff hates money. So there you go. Let's see, Eric. You're gonna get me flagged on here because we're almost seeing Lois's boobies. Jeez, Eric, can you be a little careful with your gift choices? Jeez. So Dave, since everyone's questions are on Sarnoff going stupid, I'll give some variety. Zach's confirmed that yes, Angry Clark maybe stops for Lois largely because he senses a Krypton baby. So I'd say it's a given just when it all went down. Yes, yeah. I mean, it probably could have. I mean, I didn't think so. I thought they were gonna be knocking boots like when he came back. But man, yeah. What? I was not in what? Somebody accused me of being. No, I'm not. Oh, so people was on Geeks and Gamers. No, I was on Uche's stream. I was not on Geeks and Gamers stream. Don't worry. Yeah, somebody thought I was. No, I was on Uche's charity stream. There was a bunch of different voices on there, and they raised a bunch of money. That's all that counts, regardless of how you feel about the situation. Anyways, Mr. Patton, do you honestly think the SnyderVerse stands a chance? Yes. We're attached to Kylar as their boss, and I assume Sarnoff's statements were run by him before it was given. Also, it just seems like Hamada is shoehorning his new line history into DC regardless of demand. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I don't know. We're just kind of waiting for numbers, waiting for Kylar. I don't know what's going to happen. It just seems like Kylar is like, he's in this, and I love his vision for everything. I love that he's like this, this entrepreneur, but it just seems like, I don't know if he just has the balls to really go up against these people, man. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, but I hope I'm like confident that they're just going to look at those numbers and the market's going to speak for itself. Jordan, hey there, Dave, with how massive Justice League is with audiences from DC fans to celebrities, do you think eventually we'll start to hear some word from HBO Max because Restore the SnyderVerse has even more support than Release the Snyder Cut? I know, and it's great. And I love the fact that there's some people in the fandom, those toxic assholes, they are hating the fact that this has grown so much because now they are irrelevant. I've actually seen them, say that they didn't even like the movie as much. And I'm like, yep, there it is. Bye-bye. Philip Barker, how was your weekend, Dave? It was great. Like I said, I got to catch up with some friends, went over. We almost killed a bottle of whiskey, listened to some music, and just chatted it up, and it was a lot of fun. So had a good weekend. Terrell Hobson. Also, do you think the Nightmare timeline does Martian Manhunter die? I don't know. He wasn't there, right? Maybe he was off. Maybe he was, I don't know. Maybe he went, I don't know. I don't know where he's at. Yep. Have you seen this, bro? Jay? In the script, Deathstroke loses his son and blames Batman. Yeah, Jay. I was in the stream with Joe Manganiello when he said that. I was actually the person who got Joe into that script stream. So yeah, I heard of it. Yeah, I was there, Jay. Yeah. Somehow I got him in there because his people hit my people up. I was like, wow. Anyways, hold on. Got another super chat. Thank you for the donations, guys. You guys are awesome. Colin, Wonders X equals Kathleen Kennedy equals Vince McCammon. Who's Vince again? Shit. Drawing a blank on that name. I'm trying to remember. I know I'm totally, yeah. That quote was exactly from the Twitch stream. Twitch stream. He said it on the charity stream though. Yeah, he full on said it from the charity stream. He wanted a grounded Deathstroke. Oh, the WWE CEO. See, I don't know. I don't watch wrestling, so I didn't know who that was. Oh, Vince McMahon. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep, I got it. Yep, I totally read that wrong. Whew. Yeah. I'm not even into wrestling, so I was like, what? Vince? Oh, duh. But of course, I know that name. Jeez. Whoever wants Warner Brothers, yeah. Vince Mac, yeah. McMahon. Pronounced McMahon. Yeah, exactly. That's all I was like, Mahan? McMahon? What? Who's that? I don't know who that is. I'm kind of curious to see what they do with XFL when it comes to Dwayne Johnson. You know, I'm kind of wondering what's going to be happening with that. The $1 billion strut. Yeah, I know. I've seen the gifts and everything. But yeah, I never got into wrestling. It's funny. I tried to when I was a kid. And I remember, I don't know if anybody remember the wrestling buddies that came out, and I had a Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy. And because my best friend at the time was into wrestling. And so I tried to get into wrestling, but it just never stuck with me. But just never did it. Yep. Black Adam shooting in a couple weeks. What do you think is Jason Kyler idea with the SnyderVerse? We all agreed that the Snyder Cut is the only big original Max right now. Godzilla vs. Kong and Mortal Kombat are Warner Brothers movies on HBO Max. They spent $70 million. This news confuses me. Yes, exactly. They spent that much money for just to be a one-off. It's weird. Why couldn't have more than 4 days to enjoy this? Yeah, not because Warner Brothers, Dan. Because of Warner Brothers. That's what it was. Anthony, do you think there will be other cameos in the Flash movie like Brandon Routh, Superman, Val Kilmer, Batman, or Tom Cavanaugh, Reverse Flash? There won't be a Val Kilmer Batman because he's not in the same shape that he was because of his health scare, and not to mention technically it's the same world as Michael Keaton. It's the same universe as Michael Keaton. Remember, like the same Alfred, same Commissioner Gordon. So, and there's mention, of course, like Catwoman and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Brandon Routh shows up. Amparo, is Michael Keaton using COVID as an excuse to get out of troubled waters? Yeah, I know. That's what was kind of fishy about it showing up today. So, yeah, I don't know. Do we have free will? I hope so. Mr. Evans, do you think Ray Fisher is one of the reasons WB won't restore the Snyderverse? I'm sure they're scared of him. I'm sure they are a little scared of him. Did Keaton walk because of what Sarnoff said? I don't know if it was exactly that, but it's just a little weird. I don't know what's happening. What are your thoughts on the shots Zack Snyder reused? Well, again, people should not even take this to heart because Zack did not get his reshoots or pickup shots the original time. So, and Henry Cavill was busy. So I thought it was pretty creative how they reused the shots, to be honest. Thank you. There it is. Yeah, so I'm not even caring about the reused shots because they were quick and I thought it was pretty damn creative, That's how creative his VFX team is. I commend the VFX for doing what they did because he didn't get the luxury of doing a full-on pickup shots and full-on reshoots like he wanted to do back in 2016. John, well, that was a totally uneventful day. But in all honesty, Warner Brothers are trying to save a ship which was already sunk. The article was horrendously tone-deaf and idiotic. They need sorting and fast. I know. There's a lot of fucking plan talk. Multi-dimensional. Yeah, this was probably cut out. We got to remember there was probably a 5-hour cut out there. And Snyder trimmed it down. I don't know if he trimmed the fat or if he was ordered to. I'm thinking he trimmed the fat mainly. But yeah. Hey, Dave, thank you for everything you are doing. Well, thank you, Mateo. I have a question for you. What are your thoughts on how Justice League 2 would open? Could it be something like this? Oh yeah, they'll probably show. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. If it showed, because we see Darkseid walking off, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this again and we saw Darkseid walking off and we saw what happens right after that. By the way, Tom King kind of gave a little hint that maybe his little New Gods thing that he was working on might be in line with what's happening here. I don't know. He kind of teased fans. He did a little winky, so I don't know. Mario, well, should we make a better plan for Restore the Snyderverse? The thing is, guys, we're already in a better plan because so many people are behind it. When it came to release the Snyder Cut, it started off small as shit, and then it grew. Now we already got this huge people backing this already. It's already huge. That's the thing, guys. It's not like this is nowhere near to how like Release the Snyder Cut was. And Release the Snyder Cut, yes, that was like small, super small, and it grew. Now it's grown into this whole big thing. So we don't need to it's not like we're starting back to just like, hey, somebody only just a few people know about this fucking hashtag. Things everywhere now. Don't cry. Can Jason Kylar save the Snyderverse? Hopefully. Alexis. Let's see. Well, we got Mr. Alex. Dave, what are Zach's biggest hurdles from getting his Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3? Hamada, Emmerich, Sarnoff. Also, if the numbers come back as nothing but amazing, what stops Kyler from... I know, exactly. So where are the numbers at? That's the question. Where's the numbers? Yeah, I think he's going to release it on Blu-ray. Pretty sure. It's going to get released on Blu-ray as well. You get the Justice's Gray edition, something like that. Maybe it'll be extended. Crazy. Is there an actual Blu-ray release date here? I don't know. I can't remember if there's an actual date. No, I'm not sure. All right. And then there's something. Okay. Let's see. Darkseid was going to kill Lois. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Do you remember Zach when he revealed his Justice? Yep. That was awesome. Anyways, all right. Because I love how Twitter was censored that last tweet because it had the word kill in it, God, they're just trying to bubble wrap this whole fucking world, aren't they? Man. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you, Alakzu. May 25th. May 25th, right there. So that's good. May 25th. That works. So that's cool, man. Oh man, I'll tell you what. It's not over. It's not over for a long shot. Yeah, today was weird. Today was interesting, but it's just so funny how this was planned right there. It's like no matter what happens with Zack Snyder's Justice League, no matter how many people watch it, how many people tweet about it, how many people are buzzed about it, we're gonna drop this interview with Ann Sarnoff right here and put the kibosh on it. Put the fucking kibosh on it. Oh, Ann. Oh, Ann. Adorable. It's okay. But like I said, I mean, as much as some people are, we're excited, a lot of people are still excited for the Batman and maybe curious to see what happens with Black Adam. It's not going to get to the levels of what this is right here, man. And then just to have Ben Affleck come back and shoot that additional photography, not just the Nightmare, but also the Martian Manhunter lake house scene, which was originally, of course, supposed to be Green Lantern. And guys, I'm just saying, it's not over yet. With Snyder, just kind of, that's what I've been loving, the fact that he's just been revealing shit after shit after shit, just because, when Sarnoff is talking about plans, I mean, he had a full-fledged plan. He had a ton of plans. There's going to be more that he's going to be talking about. So I would keep your eyes open, ears open. Okay, just saying, because I'm just saying, you never know what's going to happen. People posting videos and stuff like that, people that he trusts and everything. So yeah, I would just say there's going to be more stuff, and it's probably going to be great. More stuff to make Warner Brothers look like idiots and everything. But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome, man. Can't wait for more stuff to come out. And like I said, we just got to, just tweet out the hashtag, show support. Do not cancel. Do not cancel your HBO subscription. Hey, we got Mr. Chainsaw Reacts, man. What's up? I got to get you back on the Vodka stream again. Hey, man, it's been a while. And comics are so ridiculous. This makes sense. Warner Brothers doesn't want Zack's cut to succeed. Exactly. They don't. They don't want HBO Max to succeed, it seems. Man, I mean, just pay attention to what, when they talk about the actual movies that are coming out in theaters, the DC movies, they're going to try to just like, hey, let's try to, don't even mention HBO Max. Don't mention anything like that. Just mention, full out, blah, blah, blah. But thanks, bud. We got to talk some more Metallica and stuff. That'll be fun. But anyways, guys, just keep an eye on the prize, man. Come on. It's just going to be interesting to see how they react to this when it comes to the Flash movie. I mean, do they put Cyborg back in? I don't know. It'll be interesting. But, yeah. So, yeah. What I don't understand is why they didn't allow to use Green Lantern. Well, because guy with the ball cap was developing a show and a movie. Remember that, guys. Why didn't they want him to use Green Lantern? Because guy with the ball cap, that guy, you know what I'm talking about, was developing a show and a movie. So, of course, he didn't want him to use it. But he was. And it was going to be Jon Stewart. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't going to be Hal. Remember, going back. Wasn't that Sam Benjamin? Poor guy. I kind of felt bad for Sam Benjamin a little bit. I mean, if I get it, he leaned into it. I get it. And it was mainly other people's fault that, lifted him up and put him in the position of being like, hey, well, wait a minute. Sorry, my role is really small. It's just part of the... Yeah. But there's other, it was like, people took it to heart a little bit too much. And he's no longer attached. I know, that's the thing. That's the beauty part. He's not. John's is like no longer going to be a part of that. And it's funny too because when the information that I heard of the plot of all that sounded awesome. Actually, sounded pretty good. It was going to be a pretty cool like, hey, let's get this Lantern verse going on here, and it was going to be pretty crazy. We got one that was somebody got their stuff hidden. What the hell is a Sam Benjamin? It's all good. But yeah, it would have been Jon Stewart. Yeah. So would have been cool. Would have been cool to see. And, the fact that he was going to walk away, like he was like, fuck you guys. And they clashed and he was going to say like, no, but then he thought about us. He was like, no, if they cancel the entire movie, then the fans don't get anything. So little sacrifice. So that's all right. All right, that music guy just sounds toxic. I didn't even see what he was saying, but thank you, Jose. I know, but the multiverse, that's the thing. There's a multiverse. That's that she keeps on talking about that. But it's like, okay, we can have more than one version. We have had more than one version. Ugh. Tell you what, man. Yeah. But anyways, guys, all right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Boyega was going to be Jon Stewart. Garza ain't slick. So it wasn't what? Oh, Boyega was going to be? No, it wasn't going to be John Boyega. I mean, of course, there was always like, probably a short list, guys. But I would just say like, yeah. I mean, whoever Snyder chooses, just think about it, though. I mean, no matter, yeah, we have our picks. I think Devontae Rhodes was actually my choice. I was like, when I thought about my short list, Devontae Rhodes was definitely on the top because I really enjoyed him in Kong. I enjoyed him in even in the Predator movie that overall was not that great. And then of course, no, but you got to realize like no matter who Snyder chooses, he always is pretty damn good. He's pretty spot on. I mean, think about the whole cast. I mean, he just was like, he didn't just like go after names. I mean, nobody knew who Henry Cavill was before. Nobody knew who really Gal Gadot. Oh yeah, she was in Fast and Furious. Jason Momoa. I mean, he has a knack for casting. Knack. He listens to their voices. He goes, yeah, Ray Porter was Darkseid, and I can't even imagine them not using Ray Porter anymore. And I hope they use Ray Porter for a voice again. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, it was Tyler Perry. Jose figured it out. It was Tyler Perry. You got it, man. Jeez. Yeah, he was dressed up as Medea in a green dress. Salute. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I knew this was going to be a longer one, but man, yeah. Poindexter Lounge is one of my favorites. Yeah, I love Enosh. Maybe I'll get him on for this Friday. I don't know, but I love Enosh. Love talking to that guy. So, all right, everybody, go ahead and let's go ahead and yeah, restore the Snyderverse, all that stuff, guys. Tracy Morgan, can you imagine that? Do I have a Tracy Morgan impression? I don't have a Tracy Morgan impression, or else I'd probably bust it out right now. Yeah, I'd probably get canceled or something though if I did. I'm trying to think, like, nah, I don't have a Tracy Morgan impression, but that'd be funny. A Tracy Morgan, Jon Stewart, that'd be interesting. Anyways, guys, all right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, and I appreciate you guys clicking in. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up before you leave, and then of course hit that notification bell, hit that join button if you want to be a member, or if you want to join the Patreon, go ahead and do that. Like I said, I've been teasing something over there that'll be announced soon, something new that's going to be coming to the channel, and that's about it. And then of course, like I said, merchandise down below. If you want to get this shirt right here, it's in the closet down below. Go ahead, check it out. The Metalhead shirt, as well as a lot of other shirts, hoodies, and mugs, and all that shit, guys. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. And just remember, when it comes to all this, some of these people saying this stuff,
That's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world, okay?
that's right. All right, guys, love you. Talk to you later.